You know, when you first started playing your sport, you were probably a lot younger. You probably were a lot more like innocent and not thinking. You were just out there playing. And the sport was really new, right? You were getting better really fast and the stakes weren't as high. But now it's gotten too serious. There's so much pressure. The games mean more. A lot more people are depending on you. Maybe you're trying to get scholarships. Maybe you're getting recruited. Whatever it is, things just aren't fun anymore. And it feels like you lost passion. I'm gonna tell you, you probably didn't lose passion. I went through a very similar thing in high school. Near the end of my career, my team was very successful. We won multiple championships. But even though we were winning and having success, I couldn't handle the pressure. I became such a perfectionist. And on top of that, we were just playing way too much. Like when I started playing my sport, I wanted to play every single day. But eventually that catches up to you. Your mind gets worn out. Your body definitely gets worn out. That's another thing too. If you have nagging injuries, it really just kills the fun. And it really makes you feel like you have to force it to just show up. And feeling like you're forced to play your sport year-round these days just to be successful. Nah, there's a point where you play too much. So I encourage you, if you feel like you lost the love for your sport, take a freaking break. Take some time off, a couple weeks, a month, even take as much time as you need. You gotta make yourself miss the sport. And a lot of times when athletes come back after a break, they look at the sport differently. They are a lot more grateful for it and they don't take it for granted. Also, it's kind of tough having to play structured and serious all the time. Sports are supposed to be fun. And so maybe you just need to play unseriously. Maybe you need to take the pressure off of yourself, which you can do no matter how high you think the stakes are or how serious you're taking it. Watch my last video on how to play under pressure and how to handle pressure. Even though it feels like it's coming from the outside, you are creating the pressure from your internal. That's something you can take control of. I didn't get through it was a mental health, almost a catastrophe for me. And not many people, even close to me, know how bad it was. Like, I let the anxiety, perfectionism, being afraid to fail, all that stuff kind of seeped into my everyday life. And so it took me multiple years. It pretty much took me till my junior year of college. It took me a couple years to learn how to be present, to learn how to control my mind. Again, like I talk about in pretty much every single video, how meditation, it really saved my life. And when I'm out there in a big game, I learn how to control my focus and put it right in the present where I enter the flow state and I play free. That made everything a lot more fun for me. Another thing too, you gotta check, why are you playing? What motivates you? Because your motivation, if you lost your love or passion for the sport, it's run dry. It's ran out. So are you internally motivated or are you externally motivated? Or I think the word is intrinsically motivated, externally motivated. Intrinsic sources of motivation are you actually are doing it for yourself. You want to see how good can you become? What does your potential look like if you work hard? Where can you go in the sport? You actually enjoy athletics or fitness. You enjoy competition. You enjoy being on a team or you enjoy the challenge of the sport. That's great. I had to rediscover that because I realized that I was relying on external sources of motivation, which were, getting approval from parents, coaches, or teammates, getting recognition or status, winning or being scared to lose. So basically being motivated by the outcome instead of enjoying the process, wanting to go to a good college to play, comparing to other people, having to live up to certain expectations that aren't really real, we just create them in our head, avoiding criticism, proving others wrong. I mean, you could go on and on. These sources of motivation do not last. Like, you can start to get so in your head and put all of this pressure and expectations on yourself, you can be way too tough on yourself. You can be so obsessed with winning or not losing. You can be upset. You can think that you're not making progress, but in reality, you're always making progress, even if you don't see it. But it's time for you to just take a step back and just examine all of this stuff. Think about, go back to that kid. Visualize yourself as that kid who just started playing, who was fresh, who didn't think just existed out there with just pure enjoyment and bliss. No expectations. Get back to your true motivations. Set some new goals. Determine a new why. Start to control your mind. Work on becoming present, entering the flow state. And maybe you just gotta just take a freaking break. Or maybe you need to go mess around with another sport for a little bit. I like going and playing a different sport and coming back. I just feel it kind of stimulates your mind a little bit and it helps you not get burnt out. Maybe you've just gotten bored. Maybe you need a new challenge, something that really lights your fire. So that's all I got. Hopefully that helped. Let me know what you think. See ya.